Hey, this is Chris.
And I'm Fraser, and you're listening to
Ramble,
Record.
repeat.
Oh, we're too close. We're way too close.
No, we're not.
I have one thing to say, Chris. I have one thing to say to you.
Let's hear it.
I think it's safe to say that our luck has officially turned around, guys. We are back, baby. We are fucking back. We are back. Classic. We are back. We are back.
I just had to do that. I just had to do that. At least for right now, we're back.
Yeah, we're back. No, this is like New Year's resolution type shit. It is January 19th. We're recording this.
Yeah.
We are New Year, new us. New
I don't do resolution.
Well, we are this year. I know we've had discussions about this in the past. So
moving-
this is a
There we
resolution.
go.
Oh, there you go. Now you're straight
much
on.
better.
Yeah.
Mm.
But yeah, we've had some people reach out to us to say, "Hey, are
Ryan.
we going to get another episode?"
Ryan.
Yeah, not just Ryan though. We've had the Not So Special Boys comment. They didn't reach out, but they commented in an episode saying, "I guess they need to pour a ginger ale out for us." But we're here to prove them wrong.
At least for right now.
Episode 53 of the R3 podcast. I don't know how many years we've been doing this now, but over the years we've done this. It's episode
we've done 3 years consecutively without any breaks, and then the fourth year, we've been here like 5 years. Like the fourth year is kind of just stretched into 5.
Yeah, like if I look, I'm just trying to curious.
Yeah.
So we were consistent for a while,
for a long while,
and then it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is our 8th episode in a 2-year span, I think.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Well, but let's play a little game of catch up then. What's happened with me is I had a second flood. This one was way bigger than the first one. It was around June, I believe, June 17th, when we had that really, really heavy rain pour in Toronto and Burlington, where the Don Valley Parkway was all flooded and stuff. It unfortunately happened to us. The water was up so high in both the front and the back that the water came in our dryer vent and was coming into our brand new dryer. So I had to rip all that up, tip it out sideways to get the water out of it. But once the water's in, it's like where the motor is. We literally just got this washer and dryer, and the washer was okay. The dryer's pooched. And then it came in through our window well to the point where I had a 10-gallon shop vac, like wet dry vac. And I was vacuuming the water and taking it out to the parking garage, where the parking garage was flooded, and I was dumping it down the drain. And I did that 36 times.
Yeah, that's no fun.
No. And I did it right away. I have pictures, but it's been a while. We lost almost everything in the basement. Like the desks. Luckily it was all IKEA stuff. As it was coming, I was cutting the carpet and just taking the carpet and throwing it outside. A bunch of our neighbors left all of their shit in the house, so it just smelled.
Oh, that musty, moldy.
I took it out right away. I took it out as soon as it happened. And then we got the floor. You can't see it, but we didn't do carpet or laminate again. We did an epoxy floor.
Yeah, you sent me pictures of it. It looks really cool.
Got a new TV because our TV died. Got new furniture, like a new TV stand. It's wall mounted, so it's still fine. We got the TCL TV from Costco. It was like $600 for a 75-inch.
Good choice. Nice
Yeah. That's what she said. And then got a new couch. I have my turtle shelf up now, and it's in the corner. And oh wait, there I see a poopy. Yeah. And then we still haven't finished the wall, as you can see. There's still a wall, and there's my turtle shelf, all my turtle stuff, and there's the floor and the new couch. So it's still kind of living in an area of chaos because right after the flood and we started getting everything done, I got a new job in September. Yeah, I'm no longer a driver with the TTC. I'm still with the TTC, but I am now an instructor for the whole like bus division and maintenance. So that's like a whole learning curve altogether. And that was going, it's still going very good. I'm now like Monday to Friday, like 6 in the morning, so 5:45 to about 2:00.
Yep.
In the afternoon, and I have Sundays and Sundays off. So we came out for your Christmas party.
Yeah,
you're to come to a Christmas party.
Back to some normalcy in your life with regular work hours and regular times off, and you're able to do things on the weekend now. It's nice.
I had the whole Christmas break off, which was really nice. And then that's about it. Oh, and I got a vasectomy. Yeah.
Oh yeah, just throw that in there.
That just happened 2 days ago on Friday. Today's Sunday. I remember listening to Josh's podcast about how he had his done.
Yep.
Yeah, like it's going good. The pain is. I was saying to Ashley, she was asking how it is, and like my legs when I walk hit my balls. That's like causing it's more of a discomfort now, not a pain.
Yeah,
it feels like someone's like constantly going, yeah, like just in a vice. That's it. It's not terrible, but it just it's like it's a constant like yeah, that's about it.
Not the good throbbing.
No, not a good kind. And then Ashley got a new job with Molson's. I know we talked about that, and she's passed her probation, so that's really good. So things are looking at Millhouse. Actually, she just bought a car.
Oh, I didn't hear about that. I don't think.
Yeah. So we ordered it in September, and it just came in now.
Okay.
And it is a 2025 Kia Soul. So Ashley finally has a Soul. I guess so. The first 2 cars that they brought in fell off of the train and got damaged.
Oh wow.
So then they had to upgrade her from the LX, which is the base model, to the EX, which is the second. It's not crazy high, but just had to upgrade it to the newer one.
Yep.
And she should be getting that Monday or Tuesday.
Oh, nice.
And that's about it, other than just slowly. That's the other thing too. We've been like repairing this very slowly, taking our time.
Take your time.
Well, just enjoying being able to see people again.
Yeah. That doesn't need to be done. You can live with it in the state it's in. It's livable, and you'll just slowly pick away at it.
Every now and then it'll get taken care of. You know, like I just got to put the what's it called? Oh my God, insulation, and then the vapor barrier.
Yeah. And
then that stuff. We had 4 people watching us at one point. Then they all left. I
saw that. I know. And then they left. They're like, what the hell is this?
As soon as I talked about my vasectomy, they were gone. What about you? What's new with you?
I'm trying to think. So let's go backwards in reverse. So in December, I had LASIK surgery. So I now have like super duper X-ray vision. I've worn glasses since I've been in grade 8, I think grade 7 or grade 8. I was nearsighted, so I wore contact lenses so I could see really far away, and I guess finally decided, you know what, let's get LASIK. Paula had it like 10 years ago or something like that, and she's like said that it's the best thing ever to get. And I was chatting with somebody at work, and they said they had it, and I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna go in. I got a decent deal on it. It was like ridiculously fast, no pain at all, really easy to do.
How was the recovery?
The recovery, so the worst part is maybe the first 24 hours, and for the most part you just sleep. So I had the surgery about 4:00 in the afternoon, so I was like one of the last appointments of the day.
Yeah.
And it literally took 15 minutes to do both eyes. That's how quick they are. You lie down and they hold your eye open.
Hawk today.
And then they put this little thing on your eye with the laser, and then I guess it cuts it, and then they reshape, but you don't feel it because they put drops.
I know.
Right?
But to me, like, that just sounds like I would much rather have them hit my nuts with the vasectomy than the eye thing.
The one thing they told you that happens is, while it's happening, they said at one point your eye will go dim like you won't be able to see anything. Like like when you shut the TV off and it goes black, and then it'll be a couple seconds, and then it'll just come back on, and then you'll be able to see again. I noticed that when they did my right eye. When they did my left eye, I didn't experience that as much, which I don't know why, but I didn't.
And it's not like you can close your eye either.
No, you can't.
I'm trying to close my eye.
And then they tell you you're just supposed to stare at the laser. I think it's red or green. They're like, stare at that. And all you do is just stare. That's all you can do. And then it's done like that. So, but like I said, the worst is the first 24 hours.
Like you feel like you got sand in your eye or something?
A little bit. You keep your eyes closed. You have to wear these special glasses they give you to protect your eyes. You have to wear them for 24 hours. So like when you're sleeping, you wear them, everything, because they don't want you to accidentally touch your eye. So I had to wear these cool.
And were you like, "Hey, Paula, what's up, baby?
Hey, baby.
Hey, baby." Or did you go to me, my X-Men?
And then you have to do drops like every hour for the first day. But
is it just to keep it hydrated, or is it to keep it from getting infected?
It's all three. So it's medicine to make it better, one for infection, and one to keep it dry. So it's a combination of them. So I got home, I ate my dinner, I went and listened to a podcast because you're obviously not allowed to look at anything. And I fell asleep for about an hour, got up, did my drops, laid back down, fell asleep for an hour, because you just want to keep your eyes closed because they're just like watering and they're trying to fix.
Well, the thing is, you could just put like headset on, right, and then just be like, "Hey," you go on your phone, "Hey, whatever." I'm not going to say it because everyone's devices are going to go off. So, "Hey G" or "Hey A," play, Not So Special, or play a Weekend Rental podcast or shit like that.
Yeah. So then I did it for the first 3 hours, and then I went to bed that night. I went to bed at about 9:30 that night.
Mm-hmm.
And I woke up the next morning and my eyes were pretty good. They just felt like itchy almost and dry. So I did my drops and I had to wear the glasses again. I went for a follow-up the next day. They went and checked my eyes. They're like, "Yeah, everything looks good. Keep doing your drops." And then basically for the next 2 weeks, I had to like not get my eyes wet and stuff like that. I had to use the drops for like a week. And then it's been fine since. It's been great. I have 20/20 vision, like almost better than 20/20. When I went back to get checked, they show you the little chart with the letters, and they're like, "Okay, read that line." And I read it off, whatever, A, F, G, C, M. And they're like, "Okay, that's 20/20 vision. Can you read the next one below it?" And I could read it. They're like, "Okay, you got better than 20/20 vision now." So,
yeah, that's pretty good.
So the only kind of a downside of it, but I didn't care, and they warned me of this before. They said, if you have the surgery, you might need to wear reading glasses because it will affect your vision up close.
Yeah, but readers isn't a big deal.
Well, I told them I already wear readers now when I wear my contact lenses. I have to. So I'm like, I don't care. That's fine. And sure enough, I have to wear readers. Like I can't see anything up close anymore. I have to wear readers now. So.
Yeah, but like, I don't know. I'd rather wear readers than when you're driving.
Mm-hmm.
Also, like,
worry about contact lenses anymore.
When you go up to camp and you go swimming, you can actually see everything.
Yep.
You're like, "Oh, there's that eel that keeps trying to bite my wiener."
Now
you can fight it. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It's a small sacrifice.
It is. Yeah. So I'm happy I did it. It makes me wish I did it a long time ago. So
you probably wish that you listened to your wife sooner.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Don't worry. I won't tell her. I won't tell her that you said that. I'm going to tell her. I'm texting her right now. "Hey, Paul."
And then let me see. So go back a little bit further. We had another Toronto Game Expo that was freaking amazing.
Yeah,
our most successful event ever. You were there.
Yeah, I got to work at this because my new job. I'm actually able to come and help out.
So we had like
that was a tiring. I'm not gonna lie to you. That was a tiring fucking day. I'm gonna cut you. That was
we
a tiring
had
day.
People nonstop from 11 a.m. until probably 2 in the afternoon, if not 3.
We didn't stop for lunch till 3.
Yeah, and just constant. A bus would pull up, people would get off, people would come in. Oh, another bus would show up. Like it was just constant.
It's what you want, though.
Yeah. But everything was good. All the areas were successful. The video game people selling were happy. We had an indie dev area where there's a bunch of indie games. That was amazing. We had the arcade this time. It was very well received. Cosplay guests. We had some other guests there this time. We had Fred Owens, who does a bunch of voice work. He was there. It was so amazing.
You had the Ninja Turtle guy too.
Yeah, and the Ninja Turtle collector. Yeah, he was there too.
I ended up getting something. I wish I still had their card. But it's that they do the glass resin art.
Oh, okay.
And I got the map from Avatar: The Last Airbender. It's like the world.
That's not the
map.
wood carving people, is it?
It's like wood carving with the resin and the glass. And
yeah, that's Dowling Woodworking. They'll be back.
Amazing. I got that. Because what's his name? Wilson was like, I just bought this, and I'm like, oh, that looks so good.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, if I was, I told Ash, I'm like, I'm either gonna get one big thing or a couple small things, and I got that, and it's sitting there.
Right there.
Yeah. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a good event, but tiring as hell.
Well, the next one we've decided it's going to be a 2-day event.
We have decided, eh?
Yeah, March 29th and March 30th. So it's coming up soon. Everything, table sales have been amazing. Ticket sales have been great. We got some guests we're going to be announcing soon. We're pretty excited. I'm just waiting on some artwork before we can announce those, but we're pretty excited. Is
it me?
It might be you, but there could be some other guests too.
Hey, I was in the video, so that's all that matters. Me and Neil.
Yeah.
Laser guns.
At the laser guns. Yep.
That was good. And the people you had doing the videos were good. The volunteers you had, they were great. Yeah. They were like super great. Like I kept telling them they were good, and I told the people that were organizing them that they were good. If they're watching this, probably not. You were amazing. They were amazing. Like, because we worked it out. I'm like, okay, because the woman's like, you just tell them what you need them to do, and I'm like, sounds good. Boom. I go, the 3 of us are working the door. Then I want the next 3 of you guys like right behind us with stamps. But I wanted like, because they gave us 8, so I go 2, 2, and 2 for the door, so it moved things along faster. So it was like boom, stamps, and I go the other 2 giving the bags for the VIP, and it just worked great. It just worked really, really well.
Yeah, it was huge. Yeah,
so
good.
Like the only thing that I can say was that the chicken sandwich was not as good as the first year, but it was still pretty fire.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
You got the hot. You got the Nashville hot, right?
Yeah, maybe I was just tired.
It was a different vendor.
It was very good, but maybe I was just really tired too.
Yeah, it could have been. Yeah.
You're on your feet, like because we got there at. Me and Wilson left, and we got there for what 7:30, 8 o'clock ish.
Yeah, we were there at 6, so you guys weren't too far behind us.
We were because we heard you guys leave, and I'm like, shut. I remember I texted you, I'm like, shut up.
Yeah, we stayed at the
sketch motel.
We got to watch the Mike Tyson fight.
Wait, not this
Netflix. Yeah,
there's man. It was, and then his butt. We saw his butt.
Paula made a Christmas ornament of that.
Of his butt.
But
yeah, like it was a good time. And then we got there, and then we helped doing the registration, and then we went to the doors, and then we pretty much did, like I said, didn't stop from like once we got there till like 3. And then it was like myself, Wilson, and Neil just sitting in the room hiding, eating Nashville hot sandwiches.
Yeah.
We're all just like it's a young man's game, Chris. We're too old for this shit. But it was very good.
And then I'm trying to think what else has happened if I go in reverse. Anything big? The booth's still doing good. I'm doing really good at the booth. I can't remember how much I've talked about it, but I've expanded to a bigger space. I may have discussed that on a previous
you haven't.
No,
unless it was somebody else's podcast. Yeah.
No. So I was upstairs, and I've moved downstairs to a bigger space, and I've done quite well. So
is that more Paula's stuff, or is that just your overflow stuff?
Both. It's both.
Okay.
I sell Paula's stuff, and I sell whatever I find at yard sales and thrifting and things like that.
That's probably more consistent than trying to sell stuff on Facebook Marketplace. Like,
so much easier. I mean, Facebook Marketplace, you get the people that are like, "Oh, is this available?"
And then they ghost you.
Nothing, right? So
yeah.
And I don't. All I do is label the stuff, price it, put it at the booth, and then it's sold for me. And I collect a check at the end of the month. They take their cut for the rent, and that's it. So
you just can walk in with your money glasses, your dollar sign glasses,
and you walk in like the Monopoly guy.
Yeah, spinning it. You have the monocle. It's a money monocle. Wow,
a monocle.
A monocle. Yeah, I'm just trying to think what else. Nothing else crazy. Like at your Christmas party, that was fun. I got drunk off of your dill pickle Caesars.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah,
so much so. Yeah,
you, my friend, were feeling very good that night.
It's been a long time since I've been able to do that.
You let loose the last 8 years of not being able to do things.
Yeah, I know. Ashley's just like, as soon as she saw how much I was drinking, she's like, okay, I'm not drinking. Like she kind of like, she's like, I'm gonna need to take care of you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, thank you. And then I just
But
you're like, these
you
dill
weren't
pickle
bad.
Caesars.
You weren't sick
No,
or nothing.
didn't
so-
throw up. I just woke up. I felt like crap. Then
Yeah.
I ate something and I was good. That bake thing that you guys made,
Oh yeah, Paula. Yeah.
whatever it is, like the
Breakfast bake. Yeah.
yeah, that thing was great. Like it just you just need something to fill your gut after
Right, yeah.
a day of rotting your gut. So that's what I did. So it was very good. Yeah, we did the Christmas party, then we did Christmas, and then did New Year's. I was off from Christmas Day until New Year's, like the day after, which was awesome.
Nice.
I haven't had that in a long time, so I'm just like, what do I do?
You're used to having to be somewhere working. I get
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then so I ended up getting, what did I get? I got some comics, like graphic novels, so I kind of powered through those, and movie that I really wanted. I really enjoyed. We took Nathan to see it, The Wild Robot.
Oh, okay.
Man, you're gonna cry. You're gonna cry like a little bit.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Fuck yeah! It's a love letter to like the parents. That movie.
Okay.
Like-
I haven't watched it yet.
So, without giving you spoilers, it is practically a thing about a parent raising a child. Yes, dill pickle Caesars are delicious.
There we go.
Yeah.
Hey, James.
Whoa! Shows his face too now. Cool.
That's cool. Yeah.
Updates. But yeah, the movie's about just like a parent raising a child, pretty much, and like the child leaving the nest and all that stuff. And we went and saw with Nathan. There's one part where it's happening, and the music that DreamWorks picks for these movies are great.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like DreamWorks does really good movies, and he's sitting there like this, kicking his legs, like having a good time. And I look over, and he's just like so happy, and it's a really emotional moment. And I'm just like, oh, I'm not ready for this. He's like looking at me, and I'm like welling up. So then we bought the movie. Or I got it for Christmas, and we started watching that. And then I'm like sitting here again, the same part. And I'm like, oh my. It's just DreamWorks, man. DreamWorks makes a really good movie, and this one is like really well done. It was a book before, but it was like really well done.
Okay. Well, it's
Yeah.
almost free. I bet you it's on Josh's Plex, but it's almost free on TV now, so I'll watch it soon.
Yeah, it's really good. I really enjoyed that movie. Like, but I'm a huge DreamWorks fan. Like How to Train Your Dragon, Kung Fu Panda. Like they just
Do, 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 do,
yeah,
do.
they do it. They do it for me. And like the music, again, the music they do, like How to Train Your Dragon, the first flight song that they did, like that epic score. It's just they know how to make music go with the scene, even if there's no actors in it. You know, like it's all CG. But
They're doing a live action version of that, aren't they?
yeah, they're doing a live action CG dragon movie about a CG dragon. It sounds great.
I know. And Jay Burchell's not gonna be.
No, but how can you have him play Hiccup? He's like 48.
I know, but I mean the
His
voice.
I know, but they do have Gerard Butler playing Stoic, who is the dad.
Okay.
Who, yeah, like they got the same, which is cool because it's like, okay, like at least they brought one of the voice actors. It's the same thing when apparently they're doing a live action of Disney's Hercules.
Like the cartoon Hercules?
Yeah. With
Okay,
like,
yeah.
And then Danny DeVito is playing Phil because
That
Danny
makes
DeVito was the
sense. He
voice
could.
of Phil. I think they try to bring one voice if they can from the original.
Well, Moana, right? The Rock's playing.
Yeah, we needed a live action Moana.
So apparently, though, I was listening to the Click This Kevin Nash podcast, and he was talking about how they showed a preview of what The Rock looks like, and apparently, like he actually looks legit good as his character in the movie, like,
because he's like
good job with it.
But the thing is, the character he's playing is a Samoan like
Yeah,
deity.
Yeah.
So it's the first time they're actually picking a role for him, because when they had him play an Egyptian in the Scorpion King, dude spoke with the perfect American accent.
Yeah.
You know, and then they had him play Black Adam, Teth Adam in Black Adam movie, and he's supposed to be Egyptian yet
So,
again.
I'm
And
gonna
the Rock. And the Rock, everybody.
Where is it here? I'm gonna share this. You'll be able to see it. Unfortunately, people listening won't be able to see it, but
They won't be able to shit.
Share screen.
Shit, money penny.
Here it is. Take a look at this.
You're
Look at that.
welcome. That's AI though, dude. That's not The Rock. That is not
that's
The
it.
Rock.
Oh,
That is-
sorry.
that
AI
is
generated
AI.
images that reveal the character, but this is what he's gonna look like.
Yeah, I know he's gonna look good,
Yeah.
but that's AI.
Okay, so
look at him. Look at him though. He looks
Yeah,
nothing like Maui's got a square face.
So here, let's talk about that right now. You know what grinds my gears? This is gonna be a
What?
new segment. I'm gonna
The
steal from Peter Griffin.
The Rock's square face or Maui's square face.
I work in IT.
The hands are going.
I love AI
Yeah.
for certain things.
Yeah.
I am sick and tired of going on social media and seeing ads for movies that, oh, this movie's coming out, but it's just freaking AI generated fake stuff. You don't know anything anymore that is
clickbait.
real, that is coming. 100% clickbait. I'm sick and tired of it. It has to be a reputable source now, like whatever, IGN or the actual movie network that says, yes, this movie is coming, not, oh, this movie's coming and I see it. I'm like, that would be an amazing movie, but I know this is fake.
It's not real. It's not happening.
I hate it.
Here, let me see. Let me see. There are some really good things that AI has done. Let me see if I can find it here. Then I can share my screen with you again.
Well, I use it at work while you're looking all the time for reports and
I use it for
documentation and
ChatGPT.
emails. Yeah, ChatGPT. Even just looking information up on things, ChatGPT is pretty good to get you all the information quickly. So I do like that side of things.
So here we go. Let me just see if I can share my screen again. Unfortunately, no one else can see this, but I was talking to Miles about this and how like the wrestling games are not fun anymore because back in the day when you used to play like SmackDown versus Raw, like you could jump off the top of the thing and then fire and then, you know, all this shit. Now it's too real. And I'm like, I need fantasy in my crazy wrestling video game. So then this thing came up and it's like AI generated 80s wrestlers.
Oh, I saw this, I think, today. So go ahead and share it if I'm right. Is it the slug guy?
Yeah. So the snail trail.
The snail trail. Yeah.
Then we got Flappy McGee.
The best ones. I like to keep going. I like the next one.
Sweet Dreams is good.
I like that. I
And
like
then
this one.
Flash Peckerwood.
Peckerwood.
And it's a guy with a trench coat. And there's a
Looks like
sign in the
Roddy
back saying,
Piper
arrest
almost.
this man. That guy looks like Roddy Piper right there. He's got the Roddy Piper
or Rick
shirt at
Rude,
least.
Rick
Yeah.
Rude's face. But yeah.
Then we
Flash
got
Peckerwood.
the Canadian Goose. We got Blacker Sabbath. This one's hilarious. This is like a rock, a black rocker. It looks great. Then the Gummer, and it's like, please let this man retire. And it's just an old man.
that's freaking
Hobo Joe, $20 is
Joe.
$20.
It looks like Rob Zombie.
He kind of does. And then cool Uncle Troy, hide your wives. And then again, back to Snail Trail. But again, that, my friend, is what that stuff is for. You know what I'm saying? That is what that is.
To get a
for.
laugh, right? It's to get a laugh.
I guess speaking of wrestling, how awesome is it now that WWE is on Netflix and we're going to get to watch Royal Rumble without having to pay any other subscriptions?
Yep.
And the fact that we can go back and watch the Royal Rumbles, all of their previous pay-per-views, I don't think all of the Raws. I think it's more like the big moment Raws, but like all the previous pay-per-views are now fully on Netflix.
Yep.
So
I think eventually we're gonna get the whole library. I think
I don't necessarily want the whole like old Raws, War, all that crap. Like, but
so
I don't know. I think it's cool.
So I watched it when it was live.
It's 2.5 hours instead of 3, right?
My question to you is: have you watched? Did you watch the first episode or not?
Yeah. I was able to. That's the other thing. I could go back and watch it at my leisure.
So I watched the first episode. It was 3 hours long. I watched it live.
Yeah.
I didn't watch the second episode. I missed it, but I watched it a couple days later, and it was only 2 hours. So they cut out a whole bunch.
So
of
it's
stuff, re-edited it together.
The real runtime of the show is now 2.5 hours.
Okay, so they cut out a half an hour of those extras when I rewatched it. It was only, and it even says at the top, this has been edited from its original content.
Yeah, because it's probably like some stuff that's like bloat.
Yeah, filler that you don't.
Which I'm fine with. If they want to get rid of that shit, I'm cool with that.
Yeah. So I've enjoyed it. I'm kind of looking forward to trying to watch it regularly and getting back into it. I miss wrestling. I really do.
Me too.
Maybe we'll see. Maybe we'll have to do a Rumble watch party or something. That may be fun.
It's coming up. What, on the 1st of February?
Is it February 1st? I can't remember when it is.
I'm pretty sure
it's a Saturday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Saturday, February 1st. So it's coming up.
We should totally do a watch party.
So I'd be willing to come to you if you want or whatever. We'll figure it out.
That'd be very fun.
Yeah, so that's next
drink some dill pickle Caesars.
Yeah, dill pickle Caesars. So good.
And then the next day is the Super Bowl, isn't it? No, Super Bowl's the 8th.
No, Super Bowl's the week after that, I think.
Yeah. But yeah, man, I'm really excited for that. Like, it's really nice. I loved watching the Rumbles too, and especially with this being the first one on Netflix, I think they're going to go all out.
Yeah,
they're probably going to bring back some big names. They're probably going to either introduce some new people. Like, I know they just introduced Penta.
Yes, yeah, he wrestled on Raw. I watched that.
You know what? Like, it was a slow match. It wasn't like crazy, but I also don't need that as what they call the flippy dippy bullshit. Mm-hmm. You know, I felt that they put him with. So I watched it the first time and I felt it was a flop, and then I watched it again and I really enjoyed it.
Okay.
Putting him with Gable knows how to sell.
Yeah.
Like, Gable knows how to sell a move. We're turning this into Kevin's favorite podcast, all wrestling all the time.
I thought the Punk Rollins match was really good on the first episode too. I'm glad Punk won. I was happy there.
Yeah, but again, I think Rollins carried the match mainly. Rollins is really talented.
Do you think they let Cena win the Rumble?
I hope they don't.
His last hurrah?
I hope they don't, because if this is his last hurrah, then what's the point of him going for the title?
So then my guess is he won't win the Rumble, but whoever eliminates him, that will be the match for WrestleMania then.
See, what I think is going to happen is The Rock is going to come back in the last match, because it was Cena Rock, and the first one Cena won, the second one The Rock won, and there wasn't a third one.
No, I think Cena's got to put somebody over.
No,
I think Rock might not come back. I don't think he will.
I hope it's not like. Don't get me wrong. I like Cody Rhodes, but he doesn't need to be put over. He's over.
Yeah.
I want to see Kevin Owens with a title.
He's fighting Rhodes at.
He's not going to win
the next pay-per-view though, right?
Versus Rumble.
Oh yes, so yeah, Rhodes is going to keep it. If Rhodes loses the title, it won't be till WrestleMania.
Because I like that Kevin stole the double wing eagle.
Yeah,
but I'm just saying this right now. He got in a match. See, this is the other thing I'm not enjoying about wrestling. Before we get too deep into it, everybody's finisher, everyone's kicking out of now. No finisher is a finisher anymore.
I know. Like, you have to do it like 3 times.
He stole. I hear it stomping upstairs.
I don't.
Everyone's awake. Oh, Jesus! It's like a herd of elephants up there.
It doesn't come through, so don't worry.
Oh, awesome! Well, it sounds like they're fighting each other. What was I saying? Yeah, like Kevin Owens does the stunner now, which I'm fine with, because his stunner looks different than Austin's stunner. Again, I'm fine with this. I don't care about reusing finishing moves. What I don't like is he does it, and then like Rey Mysterio kicks out of it, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? Yeah. And then Cody Rhodes does 5 crossroads, and then the guy still kicks out. I will say, the crossroads is a nice looking move if you're with someone that knows how to sell it. And again, Gable knows how to sell. He should be pushed more. I want Gable. I'm a Gable person. I want him to be pushed more.
So I thought, and maybe they've changed direction. Was he not feuding with the Wyatt Six at one point?
I don't even know what's happening with the Wyatt Six anymore.
Because they were kind of like on TV and then not on TV. Like nothing happened. Right?
I think because there's just nothing for them. It's too big of a group. There's no one else as big as them, because there's 6 members.
Well, there was until they broke up the freaking Judgment Day, right?
Yeah.
And then they split them up.
It's just too much. It's too many people. It's too hard to write it. And again, none of the characters really stand out.
No.
The only one to me that I think has the potential to go the distance is Nikki Cross, because she is a very talented female wrestler, and Eric Rowan. Rowan is a very underrated beast. Like, he is a big man who's agile. He was as agile as Luke Harper was. Yeah. Maybe not but like he was good.
I think he's a tag team guy. I don't think he can be a singles guy.
Probably not, but like, I'm sorry, Bo Dallas, like they're not letting him be him. No. They're trying to mimic
what Bray was,
and they couldn't, and they can't.
No,
right? They can't do it. They can try, but they can't. So there's just it's flopping for me. I'm really sad about Finn. I want Finn to do more than just be some schmuck.
When he was like the Baylor Club and everything, I loved that back in the day.
He's just. I want the Demon Finn to come back. I want AJ Styles to come back. Hell,
is AJ
watch,
hurt? Like he'll be at the Rumble, right?
Watch this. Ready? They bring in. What's it called? What's the guy's name? Kenny Omega. They bring in Kenny Omega, and then they have Balor and AJ, and they start the actual Bullet Club.
That would be cool.
But they do, and then they bring in Tama Tonga because he's already there.
Yeah.
Right? And then they actually do like the proper Bullet Club, and that's like AJ's last run.
Yeah, because he's like 47 or something. He's up there.
Yeah, but I'm saying that's how they do it, right? I think that'd be really cool. I'm not gonna lie, my two new favorite wrestlers, though, I love Jacob Fatu. Jacob Fatu is so good. The American or Samoan Werewolf, but Tama Tonga, yeah. He's such a dick, but I love that. I absolutely love that. But yeah, man, we could do a whole episode on wrestling now that it's back and we actually have access to it. We're not just watching it through TikTok.
Yeah.
And by the way, the TikTok ban didn't happen.
Well, it did for like a couple hours.
And now it's back.
And just the US, right? It wasn't Canada. It was just the US.
And now it's back. Everyone's like freaking out. I'm like, they're not going to get rid of it.
No.
They're not going to get rid of it. It's just a way to push Trump. That's all it was.
Well, it's for Trump to make it look like he was the savior of it. That's why they did it. Even though he was against it to begin with.
Yep. It is what it is. So we did a thing on Friday after my vasectomy. I was all like, yeah. And then we did a thing. We got yelled at by Ryan.
We didn't get yelled at, did we?
We did. He viciously yelled at us and made us feel bad. And I think you cried a little.
No.
Because he was griefing us about not doing the podcast. But we played a game. Yeah. We played a game together, and it actually worked really well. The cross-platform,
like 5 hours too.
Yeah, the cross-platform for this game works really, really well. It was Sea of Thieves. It was my first time playing it.
Yo ho, win a bottle of rum.
My pirate's name, even though we're not allowed to name our pirate, which I thought is bullshit, my pirate's name is Skid Blunderbutt. He is a dreaded mark on the seven seas. Get it? Because it's like a play on skid mark. And it's a blunderbutt instead of a blunderbust. So that was my character's name. And we tried playing on the big boat with only 3 of us, and that sucked. You couldn't see nothing. We spent like an hour. We spent an hour chasing after this person, and we never got them because we sucked.
We tried.
We did try. I wish the lobbies you could do bigger. Like if that boat we had that was for 4 people, you did a 5th person, I think you would have been perfect.
So I just found my pirate's name. I just looked it up. My pirate name is Plunderin' Salty the Cruel.
Ooh, I like that one too.
There we go. Yeah.
So what would Ryan's pirate name be?
I don't know because I need to know what his pet's name is and his birth month.
Oh, you did one of those generators?
Yeah.
I just named mine Skid Blunderbutt. That was just
well, if we were to do yours, you would be Plunderin', One-Eyed.
Why is everyone
Mutineer?
Why is everybody you wouldn't?
Because you're Howell.
Oh,
last name.
You know what it is? I'm the mutineer, so you can never trust me. Like, oh, what is he gonna do? I'm like, I'm gonna mutiny every time.
So I played this back in the day when it was first released with Wilson and a few other friends of mine, and I had a lot of fun. And this is the first time I played it in however many, probably 5+ years. And they've changed a lot, like the Megalodons in it, which was pretty cool.
We didn't see the Megalodon though.
Yeah, we did. Were you not there?
No.
When you left. So when we took on another ship after you left, there was 4 of us. And we were fighting a ship who was fighting a ghost ship, and there was a megalodon attacking them at the same time.
Oh, that's fucked up. Yeah, and then the Kraken just showed up and started bitch slapping everybody. So yeah, we played with Ryan and Andy from Weekend Rental. Yeah. It was a lot of fun. Like a lot of fun.
Like I want to do it again.
I think we kind of were like more annoying than fun for them. I'm just saying.
So Wilson said apparently you can use the megaphones and yell at each other, and I'm like, we couldn't figure out how to do that. And he said it's a lot of fun.
But apparently you probably can't yell at each other if you're in party chat.
Oh,
because
that's
we were
probably
using,
what it
and that's
is.
the other thing I will say was really good.
Yes,
We used
agreed.
Discord
Yep.
on our system. So I believe you and Ryan and
We're all on
Andy were
Xbox,
on
yep.
Xbox, and I was on PS5.
Yep.
But the integration with Discord onto each system, it worked really well. Like I was able to chat with you, and having Discord there made it so much easier.
Yep. Yeah, agreed.
Right?
Yep.
But I definitely wish we were like, you sent me a list of the games that are like cross-platform. I definitely wish there was more games that were cross-platform, because this game just did it seamlessly. It did it so no issue.
Yeah.
Like there was zero complications, zero like looking for person, couldn't find person. It literally sent an invite, boom, done.
Yeah, it was nice.
Right? It was really well done. And you know what? It was a basic game. I like that the power-ups, like there's no power-ups. Like you buy a new sword, it's only cosmetic.
Yeah. Everybody has the same abilities. It's just
Yeah. It's just if you suck at aiming, you suck at aiming.
Yeah.
That's it. I really enjoyed that. It was a fun game. I look forward to playing it again. I hope we play it again.
Oh, we will. Well, Wilson said he would play. So you, me, and Wilson are 3. We just need one more. So
I think, like I said, we just need to be able to do a bigger group. Again, like even with Fortnite, like it would be amazing if you could do a group of 6 in Fortnite and just fucking wreck shit. It doesn't mean you have to play together.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? Like just you're able to all join the same lobby and play together. Yeah. I wish you could do that. Because it's a battle royal game. You could do like a Pirates of the Seven Seas, like a battle royal game, and just go mental like that. That'd be fun.
That would be cool.
If anyone's listening to this and they steal my idea, I want royalties, please. Cut the check. Cut me the check. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. We played. It was funny. Like Ashley came down at 12.
Yeah.
She's like, "Are you okay?" I go, "Yeah, we're being pirates, honey. It's okay. We're being pirates." And she went to bed. She was worried about me because, like I said, I just had the surgery.
Well, yeah, and you're like, okay, I'll be to bed in a little bit. You said
it was like 1:30. Yeah, 1:30, 1:45. I'm like, I got to get to sleep because Nathan's going to be up early in the morning. So I'm just like, I'm calling it.
Yeah, I only stayed till 2. I was another half hour or 15 minutes after you left. I like I said, we did that one more attack where we tried to take them out. They had us wrecked. Like our ship was on fire. We were having to put the fire out, but we just we ran away. We got our ship back to normal. We offloaded our goods and we were good. Do
you remember when that guy like snuck on our boat?
Well, we were on the island. Yes,
were we on the island? And then he like lit it on fire. But then I got on his boat. And then I like lifted the anchor and I sailed off into the distance and I just took off and I was gone. And then that other guy was like AFK and he's just like sitting there, we're waving at him. So I'm just like, screw that. I pulled the pistol out. I pulled the pistol out, like bam, shot him and killed him. And then we destroyed his Ryan and his fire bombs.
Yes.
It's like, I just got to get my throwables. And I'm looking and there's fire everywhere. And then you're on fire because Ryan hit you.
Touch it,
and then you came near me and I was on fire. And then we both got really drunk and started playing music and puked on each other. Like it just sounds like awesome. It was a life simulator.
Yeah.
I do have one complaint about the game though. The clothes do not look good on the huskier pirates. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you put a coat on and it's a husky pirate. Don't look that good. Don't look that good at all.
I just think it's funny that you and I both picked husky pirates.
I was trying to be like, I'm being real here. I'm a tiny man. But I wasn't a fan of that. But yeah, like the beards, everything was fun. It was a good game. I'm kind of happy I didn't pick it up when it first came out because I probably wouldn't have enjoyed it like playing it now. And the only reason I enjoyed it is because it was you, Ryan, and Andy, and it was more like a good group.
Yeah.
It was like when we played Overwatch, when Overwatch first came out, right? Like, we sat there. Yeah. And we just kind of just went to town. We're like, we're playing Overwatch tonight. We're playing Overwatch tonight. We played almost like every weekend for like a good stretch.
A lot, yeah.
I remember we couldn't leave on a loss, and whoever that's when the game was amazing.
Yeah.
And then it just started to peter off and like fall off. The new Marvel game is pretty fun.
Is that MMO or?
No, it's like Overwatch, but you're Marvel characters.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah. So it's like Doctor Strange. It's called Marvel Rivals. It's free. It might be cross-platform as well. Yeah.
Is it on Steam?
I know it's on PlayStation. It must be on Steam.
Let me see. Marvel Rivals?
Yeah, Marvel Rivals.
It's not on Steam.
It is
It's
on.
probably on Xbox then.
Yeah, it's on Xbox. It's on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, GeForce, and Microsoft Windows. So it's an Epic. It's an Epic game.
Oh, I might have to try it.
Yeah, and there's a huge roster of people.
Well,
Like,
if it's Marvel, they can have everybody, right?
so I'll tell you. Hold on, let me tell you the roster. Full roster. Are you ready for this?
Yes.
Adam Warlock, Black Panther, Black Widow, Captain America, Cloak, and Dagger. They're the same character. You can switch between the two. Cloak is a healer, Dagger is a damage dealer. Doctor Strange, Groot, Hawkeye, Hela, Hulk, and Hulk turns into Banner and then back to Hulk. He's kind of like what's her name? Nerf this.
Diva.
Kind of like her. A diva, kind of like her. And then when he gets his ultimate, he gets even bigger when he's Hulk form. Invisible Woman, Iron Fist, Iron Man, Jeff the Land Shark, Loki, Luna Snow, Magic, Magneto, Mantis, Mr. Fantastic, Moon Knight, Namor, Penny Parker, Psylocke the Punisher, Rocket Raccoon, Scarlet Witch, Squirrel Girl, Spider-Man, Star-Lord, Storm, Thor, Venom, Winter Soldier, and Wolverine. You can fastball special Wolverine with the Hulk. Very fun. And also Thing and Human Torch are the next round of what's it called?
Characters?
Playable
It is
characters.
available?
Yep.
Oh, James says it's on Steam.
Thank you, James.
I just tried searching it and I couldn't find it.
And then
maybe I have to go to the store.
everybody has different alts, which is kind of cool. And Invisible Woman's ult, she makes a wall of invisibility, which you cannot see any of your team. So you can erase your team from the other player's perspective.
Okay.
Does that make any sense? So, like, say there's like all four of us are sitting there with their guns, we're like, and Invisible Woman comes and makes the wall. The other team won't be able to see us, but we could still shoot them, so they can't target us. So it's actually like a pretty broken ultimate, if you ask me. But yeah, it's a fun game.
Yes, Marvel Rivals is cross-platform, PlayStation, Xbox, and PC.
There you go.
That said, its crossplay compatibility differs depending on the game mode you're playing.
Yeah, but if you're just playing a standard game, it's not going to do anything. I don't think. It's just like if you're just playing.
I think we're going to have to try this.
It's just like Overwatch. It's slower in terms of like how the characters move, but I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing.
I'm a slow person, so.
Well, no. Can you imagine if like Spider-Man was like jumping around and flip? Like you would never be able to hit him if it was actually like that actual speed. You'd never be able to attack him. He's too fast.
Just watching some gameplay. It looks cool.
Don't do it. It looks good. It's really well done, and it's free.
Well, that's the part I like.
They've
Although
already.
I think Overwatch is free now too. So
yeah, but the thing is, like, they have only had the game for. It was just out for a month.
December 5th.
And they've already released a bunch of like, they're going to be releasing. They've released 2 characters, and then they have another 2 coming: Human Torch and the Thing, and that's already more. That's already more than what's it called? That's already more than Overwatch was. Yeah, you know. But hey, I know I talked about this on the when we played a game, but I've been meaning to tell everyone this. You guys, everybody, guys, girls, listen in. Do you want to know some next level fat guy shit? I already told you this. Chris is giggling because he knows about this, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
So how many I wanted to talk about this the last time we were recording the podcast. That's how long it's been. So this is my next level fat guy shit, right? How much of you guys like pizza, guys and girls? How much you like pizza, right? How much you like a breakfast sandwich, like a good breakfast sandwich? So you get a square slice of pizza. And I know we were talking about this with Ryan and Andy, and they're like, well, it's kind of hard to get a square slice of pizza. It's called the party pizza, guys. Just get a party pizza.
It's American thing. I guess they don't have them.
But regardless of which, you get 2 square slices of pizza, right? And like a nice square slice. Then you throw it in a frying pan, put a little water, get that bottom really super crispy. Once it's heated up and the cheese starts to melt, you fry an egg in a separate pan. Runny yolk. For me, I like runny yolk. You can do however you want, but runny yolk.
100% runny.
Then you take that egg, you put it on the first slice of pizza, then you take the other slice of pizza, and you make that the lid. That is a hat. And it is a pizza breakfast sandwich. Now, whatever your toppings are, whatever you want. Like I said, I like to go like your sausage, your bacon, extra cheese, some, tomato. The only thing I don't think would go well with an egg would be pineapple. That's my opinion. I am not against pineapple on pizza, but I like sweet and spicy. So pineapple jalapeno, that's the way to go for a pizza. But yeah, that's my fat guy, the next level fat guy breakfast sandwich. If you eat it, I want to call it I gotta think of a name for it. What should it be called? What should it be called, Chris?
I don't
know.
The
Good Morning.
I just go to the Good Morning Burger.
The Good Morning Burger. Sorry, what were you going to say though?
After you told this story, I heard or saw something, or it just came to my mind. I can't remember, but I want to do the same thing, but with a donut and a hamburger patty.
Oh, they did that.
I want to use like 2 donuts as the patties and put a hamburger in the middle.
I think that's called the Luther.
It's called the diabetes.
Diabetes. The Luther. Hold on. Let me see. I think it's called the Luther. Give me a second.
Donut smash burger, the Luther burger. Yeah,
it's from
what's that from?
There was a show.
It's from Luther Vandross, the singer, the R&B singer. The Boondocks.
Yeah, the Boondocks. Yeah, between 2 Krispy Kreme donuts.
Yeah,
it looks good.
It does look good.
It's one of those things you do like once, but like you have to toast.
Just to try it once.
I heard you have to toast the Krispy Kreme burger so the sugar kind of caramelizes.
But you know what I would do though? I wouldn't do 2 donuts. I would cut the donut in half because I think 2 donuts would be too much.
If it's a Krispy Kreme donut, it wouldn't work.
You could cut it in half.
It's too light.
No, I think that would be good.
No, the burger would be too much.
We'll see. I'll try
the burger. But seriously, do the pizza one.
If I come over for wrestling, we'll do it.
You can call it the Howell Hunch. That's what that one's. The Howell Hunch pizza.
Yeah, see this picture I see has it cut in half.
Yeah, but then again, that could be a bigger donut though.
It could be.
Like if you went to Sunshine Donut Co., the place by me, and you got like an OG donut, which is just a sugar glazed donut, you could do that. You can cut it in half. It's like a bagel, but it's delicious.
So there's a YouTube channel here called Ballistic Burgers, and it looks like they make it, and they cut the donut in half. And it looks like it's a Krispy Kreme donut.
No, they didn't.
You're
lying.
Oh.
You're lying to me. You're lying to me through song. I can see it, but I'm not going to watch a YouTube video when we're doing a podcast, Chris.
Okay.
We're back, but
we're
just we're back. Just give us 20 minutes so we can watch this burger video.
It looks so good. I want to make this now. And then the cheese.
Oh, cheese in a donut does not work for me.
Yeah, the sweet and savory. Oh, it'll be good.
No. You know what? I'm not going to say no. If you want to do it, you do you make you happy, but just don't eat too much because you will get the diabetes.
Okay. Diabetes.
Don't get the diabetes. So should we do a random recommendation or something?
Wait.
What?
Okay. Now you can do it.
Okay.
The Ramble Record Repeat Random Recommendation.
Say that 5 times fast. Come on, I dare you.
No.
Why did I have to wait?
Because I put the ticker up.
Oh, there's a ticker? Oh, so I'm just looking at this burger now, the Luther burger, like top end of the spectrum, or the spectrum, but like the calorie count, it's like 1,500 calories for one fucking burger. Who wants a good morning burger? That thing's gonna kill you.
Heart attack, and yeah,
that thing's gonna kill you. Oh man, it's gonna destroy you. So, what's your random recommendation? You don't even have one. You're waiting for me.
Oh, I do. I 100% have one. I was torn with my choice. There was 2 things I was going to do. One was a podcast. One was a TV show. I've only listened to like 2 episodes of the podcast, so I'm going to go with the TV show, and we'll save the podcast for a later date.
Once you've kind of listened to a little more.
Yeah, if I listen to more and I decide it's worthy. What is that?
It's me as a zombie. My Rob Shadow zombie one. And there's my wedding one.
The wedding one, yeah.
And then on the wedding one, there's my turtles.
So my random recommendation is the TV show Silo. Do you know Silo?
Okay. I'm happy you didn't say like the Mr. Beast games. I would have been like.
So Silo is based off of a series of books. There are 3 books in the series. I believe the first book is called Wool. I can't remember the name of the other 2. I literally just started reading the books. Paula read the first 2 books, and when she heard the TV show was coming out, she's like, "Oh, we got to watch it." So they're on the 2nd season, and it's on Apple TV. Yeah, it's an Apple TV show. So the 2nd season just ended, and it's kind of like a post-apocalyptic world, sort of, but they live inside a silo in the ground, and there's like 100 levels of the silo.
Okay.
And it's the story of basically trying to find out the history of the silo and why it is the way it is. And basically people are deciding to say, I want to go outside and clean. And when you say you go outside, you're supposed to go and like clean off the window that they can see outside, so people can see that it's like not safe to go outside and stuff like that. And
I know this.
There's more to the story on like why they're in the silo and stuff. So the second season, we just finished watching it, and it was really good. They're 10 episode seasons. The very first season, Rashida Jones is in the first season. And there's the one actor is in that. What the hell's Rob
Shichetto.
Oh, what's his name?
Jeff Goldblum.
Not Tim Meadows.
I'm just gonna start saying random names.
Tim Robbins is in it. Tim Robbins. He does a really good job in it. And you would recognize Ian Glenn. He is from not House of the Dragon. The other show. What's the first show?
What's his name? Ian Glenn?
Yeah, he was not how. What's the freaking?
He's a Scott.
Oh
yeah, he's the guy with the weird stone.
Yeah.
Flesh disease.
Yeah.
I love you, Kalishi. I'm a big weird stone man now.
Yeah, Steve Zahn's in the second season. He wasn't in the first
Game of Thrones.
Yeah, but yeah, so Silo's really good. Watch it if you haven't. And I'm just starting to read the book. So the first book's called Wool, then there's Shift, and then Dust. So I want to read at least the first 2 books before next year.
We just hear that. And then your dog is like,
yeah, she's going to town there. Right?
For those of you that can't watch this and are not seeing this, Zelda's just on her back and she's like looking at, I'm assuming that's Zelda.
It is, yeah.
Zelda's looking at Chris and she's like, like just grinding her back into the floor and just staring at Chris now lying. She's like, Dad, bring me treats. I have one thing that I want to talk about, which is going to be my random recommendation. And then another thing I just wanted to bring up, I watched it as well, but the random recommendation I have is the second season of Castlevania Nocturnum, I believe it's
the Netflix
called.
show.
Yeah, so Castlevania, I watched the first 4 seasons, like the very first run of that. I really liked it with Trevor Belmont.
I never watched any of them.
Really well done. The fighting is good. The animation is good. And then they released, let me just make sure I get the name right. Yeah, Nocturne, whatever it is.
Sorry to interrupt, is the animation style kind of like the one that's on Prime? The anime.
Vox Machina?
No, the other one that we watch.
We watch it?
We watched it with Jonah J. Jameson as the superhero.
Invincible. No.
Invincible.
No,
It's not like that at all. Like
it's kind of like more. It's more like an anime style.
Okay. I'm not an anime person, so that's why.
It's really good though. So then the second thing, Castlevania Nocturne or whatever it is, I'm gonna stop saying it because I'm saying it wrong. Is about Richter Belmont. So it's like down the generational line.
Yep.
It's like, and the first season of it, I was just like, fuck, man, Richter sucks. Like the voice actor they got to play for him just doesn't suit. Like you see a Belmont, you see the gruff and just like, no, and then they brought Alucard back in it, which is really cool. And he was like a callback to like when he was with Trevor. So it was like a couple hundred years, right? And then the second season just came out and it's just like, you know what? No, we heard what you said. We're going to kind of badass Richter a bit. And I guess they got the voice actor to do a little more gruff, not such a kid kind of voice and stuff. And I powered through it. They're only half-hour episodes. There's 8 of them.
Okay.
And I finished the season. It's really good. Because like Richter was one of the first Belmonts to be able to use, not first Belmonts, but like strongest. When they say he's one of the strongest Belmonts to be able to use melee and magic at the same time. So his fighting is like literally he'll come up and he like runs to go punch a demon and you don't like, well, he's just going to punch him. And then he pulls back and you see his fists. He made like brass knuckles out of ice. So he's like punching them with these brass knuckles. Another guy comes and he blocks it and his hand is all on fire. So then they catch on fire. So it's really cool and fluid how he does it. And and they just finished it. I really enjoyed it.
Okay.
And then the second thing I was going to talk about, and I know Andy talked about it in the last episode of Weekend Rental, but it is this show on Prime called Secret Level.
Oh yeah.
It's like Love, Death, and Robots.
Neil shared it with me before it even came out. I haven't watched an episode yet.
It's like Love, Death, and Robots. It's only like 15 minutes.
Boys talked about it too.
Yeah. Dungeons and Dragons was the first episode, really good. Sifu, It Takes a Life. So, the one where, like, you're the martial arts guy. When you die, you come back a little older. That one's really good. Then they do one talk about like Unreal Tournament, Warhammer, Pac-Man, Crossfire, Armored Core, The Outer Worlds, Mega Man, Spelunking.
Yeah, I really want to watch it. I just haven't been in the mindset to sit down and watch it.
It's probably going to be very gory, if any. It's like the other ones that I watched.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. Stop watching football.
So I just wanted to see what the score is.
It's 3. The score is 3.
16-13 for the Eagles.
Score is 3.
My football game doesn't come on until 6 tonight, so we're good.
That's why we're recording now. But yeah, I definitely recommend Castlevania, and I just wanted to talk about Secret Level. I've only watched 2. I watched the Dungeons and Dragons and the Sifu one, and I really enjoyed it.
Okay.
I enjoyed Dungeons and Dragons, and I enjoyed Sifu's, but I don't know how the other ones are. Like, how can they do a game about like a show like this about spelunking
or Pac-Man
So Mega Man I think would make sense, but they're probably like Andy did talk about it, and he was like, the thing is like it's only 15 minutes, and he gets the suit at the end, so it's not even him with the suit.
It's like becoming Mega Man almost.
Yeah, kind of. So I'm just like, okay, that
might be. I wonder if that's the episode I'm listening to now. They just released one.
No, this one
just came out like the other day.
No. This is the one before that.
Okay.
I'm up to date on like all my. But that's the other good thing about this is like because I drive so far to work now. Sometimes I'm totally caught up on all my podcasts.
Yeah, it's handy.
It's quite nice. Oh, hello, Stanley. You heard I was talking about Zelda. Now you decide he's right here. You might not see him. Come over here. Come here. There he is. Yeah. Hey, you want to show Uncle Chris a trick? Stanley, show Chris how you eat a butthole. Hey.
I've seen that trick.
How do you eat a butthole? Come, Stanley.
I can't see because it's the name. Your name's blocking it.
Oh, so you do the circle, like like
he puts his nose in.
No, he does the.
Oh.
I start seeing you. No, don't hop up. My nuts hurt. Get out of here.
Oh yeah, that's right. You gotta be careful there.
Yeah, he's already booped me with his nose right in the bag. I'm like, but yeah, I went. The first day I did take pain meds, and then the second day I didn't.
I think I was the same when I did mine.
I just don't.
Bad.
No, it's just more of like a dull ache, and like sometimes if you move a certain way, I was like, it's very hard to get comfortable.
Yeah,
that's what it is. But I was saying to Ashley, I don't like what the pain meds did to my stomach.
Yeah.
Right, so that's why I kind of stopped taking them, and like I didn't sleep well last night because I rolled and I kind of smushed them.
Yeah.
They should just duct tape them down.
Put them in traction. You have to sleep on your back, or they're just hanging in the air.
Get a cup. Just get a cup and sleep with the jock strap on. That's it. Bare-assed.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll leave you all. I'll leave you all with this little fun moment. So I had my vasectomy, and then they did the iodine, all over. And I was joking with Ashley about this, and I'm like, man, I wonder how they're going to freeze. Is it just going to be local for that area, or is it going to be strong that you don't really feel anything from like? I don't know what to expect, right? Because I'm like, I don't know. It's gonna fucking hurt if I get a needle right in the balls, but whatever. That's what it did. It fucking hurt.
It did. Yep.
And I'm like, man, I'm really worried. She's like, why? I go, well, what happens if if they freeze me and it's like all numb and I shit, right? Or like I fart and a little comes out. So I'm, it's like you can't control that shit. So they froze me, and then I'm like, okay, we're done. And again, it was only like 15 minutes. It was amazing. I got up, put my pants on. I sit up and I look, and I'm like. And they had like the little the bedding down, and I look down and I go,
"Why is it brown?
Is that me? It's all brown, right?" And I go, I looked at the nurse. I'm like, "Did I shit myself?" She's like, "No, that's the iodine." She's like, "You won't believe how many guys ask that." I'm like, "Okay, good," because I was literally terrified. I told my wife this. I'm like, I was afraid this was going to happen, and she's like, "Well, you should probably go wait in the waiting room and relax for a bit." I go, "No, I'm going to go to the donut place and get an apple fritter, then go home. I earned a treat." And she's like, that was the weirdest conversation. I went from I thought I shit myself to I'm getting a donut because I earned a treat. But that's how
I love it.
But Yeah, we'll try to be a little more.
Well, no, I'm looking at the schedule already. Look it. So we already said we're gonna watch a Royal Rumble. If not together, we're gonna watch it. So that's
Yeah,
February
but that might
3rd.
not be that might not be a podcast. I was
No,
just
no,
talking
but that's going to force us to get together to talk about something. So maybe we shoot for like February 8th.
The next episode
or after that.
The next episode's going to be that's going to be our. See, we just lost the person watching. It's like, oh, they're talking about wrestling again. Yeah, that'll be our Royal Rumble episode where we talk about the Royal Rumble
and more. But
nope, only the Royal Rumble. Maybe we'll bring a guest in. Maybe we'll get Hulk Hogan to come in.
Oh,
and then
geez.
and then he can get booed again. Oh,
I was saying boo words.
Hey man, he did it to himself. Just saying.
Yeah.
And then when he like ripped his shirt and it just fell, so he kind of had to waddle out because his shirt was around his knees. No,
poor Jimmy Hart.
Hey, he tried, man. I don't think they needed him out there. I think
he's selling his beer. That's why.
Yeah, I don't even know if as good was
real American beer. No.
Uh-oh. Thanks for the show today. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yes. I love that it shows like the picture there now.
And it should just go away on its own, I think. Yeah.
No, I hit the hide button.
Oh, did you? I thought it went away on its own.
No,
so you hit it when I.
You have to hit the hide button. Yeah.
Oh, well.
Otherwise, it would have stayed up the whole time.
Yeah, we don't want that.
Oh, thank you all for joining us for this unusually early podcast.
Well, just during the day when regular people listen to this at normal podcast time.
And then enjoy your game, Chris. Have fun.
It's not on till 6. I got time.
Go make dinner.
Go
and
Bills.
Have fun. I'm making Mongolian beef noodles for dinner.
We're having shepherd's pie, but with roast.
Ooh,
of ground beef. It's gonna be good.
That sounds really good. I kind of hate you secretly on the inside.
That's gonna be good.
I kind of want that. Kind of hate you a little bit. a little bit of hate. But
just a bit.
Thank you all for listening. I hope you all have a great one. And we'll see you on the next episode.